Hi guys, we know you like free, whether it's a quick overnight spot in your RV or a long 14-day stay in a national forest. I'm going to show you the top apps that we use to find these spots all over the country. Stick around to the end. We're going to give you a preview of the best free camping spot we have found so far. Don't miss out. It has been 6, 7, 8 months since we have filled the fuel tank for the generator back here in the toy hauler section. So that means I have to fit into a regular pump, which kind of lucked out here. This works at this TA. I filled up with diesel over there already, and now got to go ahead and fill up in here with regular fuel, so you can do a little bit more boondocking and use the generator. So I've actually got two 30-gallon tanks here. So if you got toys you want to fill up with that hose right there, but you can put that in here so you can swap between the two if you need to. But this one, I believe, will be the regular fuel. This makes for a long fuel stop. At least Cherie is getting lunch at Burger King. I haven't had Burger King in a long time.
We're staying at a Harvest Host tonight. We found one that's not far off the highway and it's pretty sweet. Getting ready to show you why. Come on. This is a honey farm. Not only that, but it's also a winery. So I think we'll have to go buy something sweet and something vino.
Production will be there between 8 and 9, maybe 7, but don't be surprised if a beekeeper comes up here like at the crack of dawn. It's just them getting them supplies.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So go in and out like right, I guess it's up there. She said either pull up here, but don't block this area.
We're at a Harvest Host, a honey farm or something here in Texas near Waco, and we're going to use this opportunity to use our leveling boards, which we normally don't use, but we're not going to disconnect so we can save time and get on the road in the morning.
We've never used them with the Momentum.
Yeah, we've had them, and they've been recommended, but they've just bounced around. So if you want to check this out.
These are the boards that the board members loved in Florida.
The board that the board members messed with. Yeah. So got a couple here that we're going to roll up this side of the truck on, but the most important ones are back here. This board right here will roll up at least 2 tires on to try to bring it a little bit more level.
Number 1 is off. All right, tire 2 is going up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right to the top, stop, stop.
Oh, jeez. The truck's all the way off.
I knew, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
More level than we were, so we'll call that good. Finally get to use the boards. So it's a little loud at this harvest host. You can hear a train and they come through over and over and over again. So looking for the earplugs on this one. So this was kind of scary last night.
Yeah.
We got here, this harvest host, which is awesome, and we love harvest hosts.
It's such a cute concept.
And we heard a lot of trains. And then we dug deeper in the reviews for this place, and it said, oh, it was great except for the train noise. And we were all worried.
I know, we're like, because they were really loud last night.
Yeah.
And they were one right after the other blowing horns, and it's so close. It's like right there.
Yeah, we're a few hundred feet away from the tracks.
And so I'm thinking, oh, we're going to be listening to this all night long. It's going to
Yeah.
be awful.
But then, amazingly, we go to bed late, like midnight,
Great night of sleep.
and didn't wake up
Not
once to
No,
any trains.
No. Yeah.
So, but the cool thing, well, another cool thing about harvest hosts is you get to stay at these unique locations, and we're at a honey farm and a winery.
Yeah.
And, well,
You can do wine tastings and honey tastings.
and, you know, as a harvest host member, you're kind of obligated to partake in what is offered. So, boy, that's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Should we
I
go?
think we should go and, like, rough it out.
Yeah, have a couple of tastings
Yeah.
and then get on the road.
Let's do
But
it.
not too much wine. You
No.
know, just taste it.
Spit buckets. Spit buckets.
Nah.
I didn't see that. Oh, that is so cool.
I can still remember some of the different kinds of bees. The main bees we see are called the worker bees. They go out and get the nectar from flowers and stuff like that. But in the hive, you've got one queen, the queen bee, that lays all the eggs, and then you've got the drone bees. Actually, it's kind of funny they're named drone, but the drones are the males, actually, and they're a little bit bigger in the hive as well. And you see where they're all clumped here? The queen will be where the biggest clump of bees is. They'll always congregate around her.
Chocolate, peanut butter, and honey. Oh, look at that.
Find some good honey.
Yeah, there's some honeycomb over here. And this one is like pecan pie. It's got the pecans soaking in it.
This is kind of cool seeing all these honey products. I used to help out my Uncle Dan in his bee business when I was just a kid, helping him work the hives and extract the honey, and yeah. So this is really cool. I've had honeycomb right out of a hive before and been stung about 20 to 30 times in one day. Now I'm going to cover those free apps that we use all the time to find quick overnight stays or longer awesome campsites. And I'm not going to cover Harvest Hosts, Boondockers Welcome, and other membership sites because we have talked about those before, and although we love them, they're technically not free. These are completely free apps that I've got loaded on my iPhone right now. The first one is All Stays, and yes, I've mentioned that before. That's how we find Walmarts all over the country that either allow overnight RV parking or don't allow it, but it can be used for so much more. You can find rest areas, truck stops, regular campsites and things like that on the All Stays app. It's my #1 go-to because I find it really user-friendly. Now there is a paid version that you can buy into, but actually I just use the free version. That's the All Stays app. Check it out. Next one is Campendium. That shows you all kinds of free camp spots, BLM land, but also dump sites. It's got the little poop emoji there for dumping. Also rest areas as well, plus regular RV parks and things like that. That's Campendium, and we'll put links to all of these down below in the description. And a couple more I'm going to mention that I don't really use a lot, but I've got them loaded onto my phone just in case. And the first one is the Free Roam app. And when you open it up, it shows the entire US and all these free campsites. You can zoom in to find different locations, BLM land, and there's actually pictures there as well. That's the Free Roam app. So check it out. And the last app I'm going to talk about today is the Boondocking app. And there is tons of locations on the Boondocking app. I'm just checking out Florida right now, and there's dozens of free spots to stay at for even longer than one night, and that's in Florida. And I know that might surprise some of you because Florida is not really known as having a lot of free RV campsites. That's the Boondocking app, and I use an iPhone for all of these. Links for all of these will be down in the description, but as a bonus, let me mention a website that I've been using for years. They don't have an app yet that I've been able to find. It's freecampsites.net, and it's a pretty basic website, but there's a lot of great information on there. And freecampsites.net, check it out. And again, all of these are free to use. I noticed you guys are really popular with Harvest Hosts, that you get a lot of RVers through here.
Worried about the train last night, but it got really quiet and we were able to, we slept great, so it's good.
Yeah.
It was pretty loud but before we went to bed. Like, oh no.
Wow.
Well, here's a dry red.
Oh, this is so nice.
I'm just gonna place them in order on the slip.
Oh, okay, nice.
The Lone Star Waltz, like right after this dry raspberry, just because these have lighter flavors to them.
Right, okay.
So this Harvest Host Walker Honey Farm and Winery here in Rogers, Texas. We're gonna do a little tasting before we get on the road. Just a little tasting. Find some great wine and take it to the beach. And the cool thing for Harvest Host members is you get a tasting for free. It's normally $10. The first one we picked was the Lone Star, appropriate for the Lone Star state. Oh, that's good.
I want to try that one. That is good. I'm not a big fan of whites, but I like that. That's good. This is the Chardonnay. That's good, but I like #1 better.
Okay, I'll have to try that one.
Okay.
I actually might prefer that. Oh, wow.
So this
Yeah.
is the Chardonnay. This is the dry mead, right? And then this one is the dry raspberry, which is what I liked.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
I like the dry raspberry. This is the Texas two-step. Too sweet, but it's good. And then number 7 is Logan Libation. Oh, that's sweet. Woo.
The Logies.
And spicy. That'd be a good dessert wine. I'm just afraid of like how much sugar is in there.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Logan, you want to try the log? The logie?
And I hate wasting wine, but I'm not going to have any more before we get on the road.
We just had tiny little sips.
But we'll buy a bottle
Yeah.
of the Texas two-step.
Texas
Right?
two-step.
When in Texas, you got to do the two-step, right?
This place was really fun. We recommend this place. And it's so cute. The way it's decorated out here. It's just very quaint.
You'd like to stay another night, huh?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Beats the heck out of staying at a golf course, huh?
Yep. A lot more interesting. Yeah.
Have you tried any of these apps? The All Stays app, Campendium, Free Roam, Boondocking app, or freecampsites.net? If so, let us know down in the comments. If we've missed some apps that you find really helpful, make sure you list those down there as well. And we are super excited because in our next video, we are gonna go here. Our favorite free camping spot yet. So if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell. That way you're gonna get notified when we release that video. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, friends, and we will see you on the road. all kinds of sounds out here. People are coming, so I have to shut the camera off.
Head for the sun, follow your footsteps, edge of the world, right to your doorstep, home. Anywhere you wanna go, beyond the stars.